Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You could do better. You can't.
Should I get... Not your day, DJ. Just not your day.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, listen up. Nothing is gonna get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get it. We really need to push the tempo and get out there and transition more. All right, let's go!
Turn it up! Turn it up!
That's money, DJ.
Way to finish strong, and let's set up this next drill.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Again.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
It's not bad, DJ, but you could do better.
See you later.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Now we're rolling. Nicely done, DJ. Way to go.
Hey, hit me up.
Damn, killing it, DJ. Hey, what you working on?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Mavericks in Dallas. And guys, for the Mavericks, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And of course, in action tonight will be Shammy Wells. He can take over a game if you let him, but at times he can fade in and out of a contest. Your thoughts, Kenny, on his game?
Well, you know what? We all had one teammate that, would fade in and out and focus and out. Sometimes we were that teammate, but, on this team, it's Shammy.
Well, he's a good player, but there's a reason why he hasn't made most of his skill set. They say hard work beats talent, and talent doesn't work hard.
No, it's kind of like hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work.
That's what I just said.
I think you said and.
Well, and win, same thing.
Well,
just for you kids at home, though. Hard work beats talent when talent
doesn't work hard. That's what I said.
No doubt.
Remember that. Give the kids at home another word of advice, will you?
I hate to do it to you guys.
Whoa! He's upset.
That's what I said.
Let me see if I can do that.
It's not working, Ernie.
Here's
I think
Kevin
Shaq could do it
Harlan.
with one hand.
Oh!
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight, a chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, DJ has had to make his own path to the NBA. He went undrafted, but he was able to get a contract after some tryouts and training camp. And he didn't commit to pursuing basketball until later in his development. Kevin?
And sometimes players that take to basketball late end up being some of the greatest of all time. Guys like Duncan and Giannis come to mind.
And in the early part of the season, Steve, talk about establishing chemistry as a team.
Well, a lot of times there's new players, new faces, so you want to get a chance to play with those guys in an NBA game. Practice, preseason, it's just not the same. But having that chemistry and early getting that chemistry going, you're chomping at the bit to get the season started. And usually game 1 is when it starts.
You may have the same roster, but it's always a different team, correct in that assessment?
Yep, kind of like
Here's Harrison. Parsons outside. Wright sets a screen for Parsons. Right wing. Harrison passes to Wright. Shot clock at 5. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Mejri, the pass to DJ. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
That's the thing. You don't get to pick your minutes. You have to make the most of what you get.
Here's Harrison. guarded by Curry. In the corner, Parsons with it. Over Barnes. That's short off the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. Down low, and here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
The Grizzlies shooting just 35% to start the game. They set the pick. Harrison kicks to Parsons. Here's Harrison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Ennis, and it's good from the elbow. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. DJ kicks to Curry. Barnes outside. Wells wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Here's Harrison. Wright sets a screen. In the corner, Parsons with it. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And for the Grizzlies, Chandler Parsons was the biggest free agent signing in franchise history. They've got to hope his knees allow him to make a big-time impact.
And the Grizzlies financially capped out from the Parsons signing. They owed their first-round pick to Portland this last summer. Their 2019 pick goes to Boston. Steve, how do they surround their stars with talent now?
Great question. 7 straight playoff seasons, going for 8. The upside to compete for a title appears elusive. What they have to do is have this group catch fire and get them over the hump.
Mavericks trail by 3. It's stolen by Ennis. And it's Memphis on the break. That's tipped. Curry with the steal. DJ. Out to the right wing. And Wells the bucket on the assist by DJ. Wells has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrison, guarded by Curry. Wright with a screen on Barnes. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cowens passes to Mejri. Kicks it to Wells. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Ennis. Curry brings the double. Ennis kicks to Wright. Back to Ennis. Parsons, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Wright sets a screen. Trying to get back on track. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Expanding his range. The shot by Harrison, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. Parsons against Barnes. Here's Harrison. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
Well, you leave a guy that open with Parsons on the floor, and you know he's going to find him.
Curry kicks to DJ. Back to Curry. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach.
We feel like we're a team that's had to go through a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot of things that's set us back. We feel like we can be just as good as anybody else, and why not us?
Defense really their identity. That's how they win. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
We've got Wells. Mejri is out there with DJ. Then it's Curry. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Curry has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis leading. And Daniels up top, guarded by Kerr. Daniels kicks to Harrison. Now Ennis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. To the paint. Kicks it out to Parsons. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Parsons with the easy release to drill home the three.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, David Fizdale was one of the most respected assistant coaches in the league before he took over in Memphis last season. He spent 8 seasons in Miami, where LeBron James played for him. LeBron said he has every quality that would fit a head coach. He's confident in his ability, a great learner, a great communicator. So it was great to see him get the nod, and he's proven so far why he's capable of the job. Kevin?
And an endorsement from LeBron is never a bad thing, D.A. Thanks so much. And David Fizdale, 8 seasons in Miami as an assistant coach, including 2 seasons as assistant head coach. He's been a top coaching prospect for years.
Well, he's dreamed of becoming a head coach. What he does is he has an unbelievable work ethic. He's determined. Also, he has a great feel for the game, and he has a great relationship with his players and the city of Memphis.
Noel's checked in for the Mavericks. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol is checked in for Wright. Evans comes in for Ennis. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And it's Conley in for Andrew Harrison. They set the pick. Now here's McLemore outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 11 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Dallas calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
They just simply blew it. Hopefully that won't occur ever again now that they have that bad taste in their mouth.
Passes it to Noel. He feeds it to DJ. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
To the right side. Dishes it to Noel. Wells passes to Cowens. Count it.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
McLemore with the ball. 12 points his last outing. Outside Conley. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Gasol. The dish now to Evans. Gasol with it. He's against Measury. Clock is at 3. And it's Evans missing.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Here's Wells. Good on the three-point shot. Wells has got 12.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Here's Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Wells' shot is good.
You got to like the offensive game of Wells. Just out here shredding the defense with his shooting.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Measury. It's Gasol missing.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And McLemore kicks to Evans. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Barea kicks to Wells. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Parsons dishes to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. From past the arc, Conley's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fires from 14, kept alive. And that one's good. Noel.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the rebounding numbers for Marc Gasol have fallen off a bit in recent years. Steve, that concern you at all?
Well, yeah, they're going to fall off because he shoots more.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Memphis out in front. They lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Rick, what do you not like about how your team is playing so far?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed a block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Rick, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know anything. DJ is checked in for Dallas. Wells comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Memphis also making a switch. Parsons is checked in. Memphis leading by 12. So on the floor for Memphis. Conley out there with McLemore. Then there's Tyreek Evans. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Evans kicks to Parsons. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists in the game.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
Now here's DJ. Covered by Parsons. On the wing, Barnes. Dallas, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Conley kicks to Gasol. Over Noel. Gasol, no good.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Smith in the posts, covered by Parsons. Smith, no luck.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Evans passes to Gasol. McLemore. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And there are so many amazing players in the league right now, Smitty. When you look at some of the guys who came in since you retired, who would you like to have played with or played against?
I think it would have been a treat to play alongside LeBron James. I think right now I'd love to see playing up against a guy like Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis, just the different ways these guys affect the game at their size. There's so many guys, and would love to get a chance to just be in front and marvel at watching Steph Curry go through what he's doing, and a Kyrie Irving.
Right.
There's so many guys, Kevin. I just wouldn't want to guard those guys. I'm going to just say play with all those guys, not against.
Evans inside, over DJ.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
Now here's McLemore outside. And again, Memphis no good. Mavericks trail by 16. Wells in the corner. Goes back up and stolen by Parsons. Here's Evans. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tyreek Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back. If he can stay healthy, and that's a big if, the talent is obvious.
DJ dishes to Barea. The feed to Barnes. It's DJ atop the key. Back to Barnes, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Grizzlies. And the Mavericks call time here.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Great showing for him last season. 17th in assists, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Barea kicks to DJ. Now here's Wells. Tight defense on him. Will it go? It's rebounded by Memphis. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Conley kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Measury. Unable to get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here is Barnes. He kicks it to DJ. Evans with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Evans has got 15 points.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And Cowens gets it to go.
Aggressive move by DJ. Once he sees the opening, you know he's in.
The pass to Gasol. Looking to get it going. And Gasol slams it in.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Mavericks trail by 21. Barea kicks to DJ. Now here's Wells, guarded by McLemore. Pass to Measury. 6 to shoot. Barea, the pass to DJ. And the wing jumper offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Ahead. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barea kicks to Wells. Barnes outside. Mejri, the pass to Wells. Dallas moving the ball around. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They've got Smith. EJ out there with Jeff Withey. Then there's Mejri. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, let's look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Here's Harrison. Nobody near Parsons. Drills it from outside. Parsons got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Here's Smith. It's tipped. Now here's Conley. Well, in the last half-decade or so, the NBA, Steve, has realized the true value of the corner 3, and now offenses all over the league are designed to take advantage of it. Part of that is because it's just closer to the rim than any other three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right, and you should. I mean, when you have a three-point arc, yes, the corner threes are going to be shorter, and it's harder from a guy to shoot it from straight on. But when you have a guy that can shoot it straight on, you can see the dynamics of a team defensively. It's hard to cover. But I don't think the NBA should widen the court because of the value of the corner 3. That's a part of the game.
Should the lane be widened? Should we talk about the court and making all the threes the same length? What about the lane?
Well, I think you can widen the lane if you change the defensive rules, because right now you're allowed to play zone. If you went back to man-to-man, yes, I think you should widen it. But teams are allowed to play zone. I think the value of keeping it the same helps the defense a little bit more.
Right outside. The 11-footer. Mejri with the rebound. Mejri's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Marc Gasol.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when it would flash open.
Here's Wright. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
6-second difference between the shot and clock. Mejri kicks to DJ. Here's Farrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good eyes to find the open man. DJ out there passing with a purpose.
Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Parsons outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Did all right out there tonight,
I did more than just all right.
Man, I got to thank myself for that.
Oh, okay.
That is what I'm talking about. Good game out there. That's exactly what we've been talking about, right? Look, everybody loves the FGAs. The shots are sexy, but you can affect the game with your energy and your effort. Just like we've been talking about. You don't get the ball enough, don't whine about it. You got to get up there and you got to get the ball off the glass. That type of work right there will get you more minutes.
Let's go.
Man, don't fall for that, though.
What?
I mean, you got to get your shots up, too. Rain, sleet, or snow, dogs got to eat. If you feel like you're not getting your shots, you better pull your phone out and be like, hello, where my shots at?
Well, excuse me, but I have a very well-rounded game.
Yeah,
Thank
whatever.
you very
All
much.
I'm saying is, when's the last time you seen a dude get a max contract for rebounds?
Garnett.
Yeah, to go along with that 22 a game and that mean stare he had. Whatever, that was 1997. What were you, like, -1 years old?
Yeah, about that.
Look, all I'm saying is assists and rebounds are cute and all, but a grown better get his shots up.
Oh, so when you gonna get yours up?
Oh, okay, Rook got jokes.
Ooh, got him.